stuffed bell peppers. Now, we cut them in half. Usually I leave them whole. And then I cut them down the other way, which I probably could have done that. Actually, sometimes I just cut the top off of it, but I cut them this way this time. And we're going to stuff them with, you can use chicken, you can use whatever kind of meat you want to stuff them with. But we've got ground beef today. And you can put rice, you can put cauliflower, and then you just take it and you stuff it in there. See there? Take ice cream scoop or whatever kind of spoon that you have that fits it right in there. That way it's not too messy. Stick your... Anyways, that's what we're doing today. See there? Thank you. Oh, we probably could have kept it. You don't think?
Yeah, I was going to put it back in there, but I don't know if it was anything.
Chemicals or something? Oh, okay. Yeah, so there we go. We're going to stuff these. Now, if you leave them whole, you get more. You know, because they were kind of expensive this time. Like more and not very easy to find. Like we normally can find them in Sam's Club. But maybe they're out of season or whatever. I don't know. But usually we can find them plentiful. But this time they're kind of hard to find. So anyways, you just stuff them good. So you can have plenty of food. You know, like that could be I think you can make a baked potato with it. But if you put the rice, baked potato probably won't be a good idea. Because you'll have both starches. But you can put a salad with it. I can't remember what my mom used to make with these. I think we just had these because you put everything in it. You know, you got everything in there that you need. You might have had like tomatoes or something on the side. But anyways, when you're done putting them in, you just kind of clean them up real nice so that they're, you know, so it looks good when you take them out. You can have them for a party, which you'd have to have an online party because I'm not doing too many parties these days. But when you want to have a family meal or whatever, you can do these. Or, you know, makes a full meal. And once they're in there, you can push them down a little bit more. You can maybe put a little bit more in there. So you can make sure you're having plenty, okay? And just kind of smush it down in there. After everything is looking good, like there's enough in there, you can clean up around it, you know, make sure you get all the extra stuff. Did I say cheese? Yeah, you put cheese in there and in there also, you know, if you want it. You don't have to. Whatever way you make it the way you like it. Okay, and so after that, I'm going to take this can and it says tomato paste and take about a teaspoon, put it on top. And I was going to make another note. With your bell peppers, cook them so they're a little bit almost done before you boil them, before you put them in there, unless you're cooking them all day. Because you will be cooking them for a while if you don't cook them ahead of time. You know, like to boil them a little bit. I usually like to boil them before I put them in the oven. Okay, so after, they might not look so pretty, but they're going to taste so delicious. You can leave them whole if you want, and then we put some, the top part, which is the tomato paste, you heat them. We're going to put it on 350 and cook them for like maybe 45 minutes or so, because they're not completely cooked, the bell pepper part. Just al dente, like a little bit past al dente. So that's what you do. You can put a crouton on the top, you can put breadcrumbs on the top, you can put something else on the top if you want to add something else. But this is how we're going to do them tonight. And anyways, we got quite a bit left, so probably make some more later. But we couldn't find as many bell peppers like I was saying. Anyways, you guys have a good evening. And I will definitely be doing another good news. I'm not going to tell you exactly when, because then it might not work out. But I've been very tired. I've been, I don't know, just kind of under the weather these past few days. So, I want to make sure I do a really good video. This one's going to be a short one, but I wanted to say one thing. A lot of people are busy doing things in their lives, right? Stay safe, and I would say stay out of people's business if you are in other people's businesses, because you're going to be accountable for the way you lead them. Because a lot of times, you could be like a psychologist or a psychiatrist where they just say, they listen and they shake their head, yeah, no, yes. Don't ever make decisions for other people or tell them how to do things, because when you do that, they will blame you, believe me, later on for if it doesn't work out the way that they assumed it was going to work out, or the way you as a person in the business said that it would work out. I'm just saying that because there's a lot of people that do that. They're very busy into others' businesses, and they have no idea what they're doing, because you're actually telling a person a way to behave, even though the person is a grown person. They should know better. But they're going to use it. Believe me, they're going to use it as, you told me that. And it'd be their excuse if things don't work out too, to blame somebody. So, listening ear, shoulder to cry on, advice that would be universal, which would be like from a biblical point of view. They can read it themselves and see if it's true or not. But if you give them an opinion in how you see the world going and what you think, believe me, it's going to come back to bite you hard too, because they'll blame you when it doesn't work out, because usually it doesn't if you're just giving them advice like that. So, but except the bell peppers. Now these are good advice because they work. We've made them before. So you can follow that advice. Anyways, we're going to cook them, and I'll show you what they look like after. Okay? They're going to be delicious. And I was going to say another thing. It's very cool outside. I don't know how it is everywhere else, but in California, we got winter time, pretty much. We got autumn. It's very chilly. I woke up, it was cold. My bones were aching. My old bones were aching. So I knew it was cold. But it doesn't look like it's cold because sunshine. We got sunny California. But it was a chill in the air. Chill. Really cold. So at night, you can get up and it was cold in the rooms even. So hopefully you guys are getting some nice cool weather. I know my sister, she's in Colorado, and they said it was like 11, below 11, or even if it's 11, Lord, it's cold. I got to get her scarf. I didn't finish making her scarf. I made her the hat, but I didn't make her the scarf yet. So I got to get on my knitting. And anyways, I'll show you that when I get it going. And definitely good news is coming, but look back at the ones that are on there. There's some really good ones and good information in how we can treat one another, help one another. Because even though somebody may do us wrong, or somebody may do somebody wrong that we know, we're all human beings in the end, and we can't have animosity towards other people. We can stay clear from that type of person, but didn't the Creator say, love your enemy as yourself? To love your enemy. So, not your enemy as yourself, but to love your enemy regardless. And that's what he did. I mean, they killed his son, Jesus, and he still died for everybody else, even the ones that had killed him. So, we have to follow examples. Life is miserable enough. Just stay clear from people that are not doing the right thing, or trying to harm you, or trying to cause harm to somebody you love. But let's not wish evil will or do evil will back to another person, because that way, when you want something bad to happen, it's not going to happen. But if you just leave it alone and let the things happen because they're going to happen, because the person is evil or wrong, it'll happen. You don't have to will it that way or make ways to where it's going to happen that way, because that's not how it works out. Okay, so that's a good point for today. I'm gonna go change my fish tank. My plant blew away outside, way out. I had to get something to put it in. I'll show you later. It's a sour cream container because my container blew away. Because I didn't want to water them too much because it was kind of chilly out and I thought it would be cold. And I didn't want to overwater my plants because I killed a lot of them like that. So I'm just watching them really carefully, but they needed a little water, so I did water them. But anyways, I'm gonna put these in the oven and I'll show you what they look like after. Okay, that's the finishing product. They smell delicious. You can make them whole or you can make them in half. If you make them in half, you'll have a few more. But if you put them in wholes, then you just make sure you double what you're gonna do. You just cut the top off and make a whole one if you want. Okay, thanks for subscribing and see you in the next video.